How's it going, everyone? Today I have another cool video. This one's going to be more about me going over some of the things that I'm really happy with finding recently. Some of these I've had for over a year, some of these that I've found, in the last couple months, things like that. Such as this Team Transport box. I'm sure everybody's seen this by now. And something just fell over there. But anyway, I'm sure everybody's seen this by now. This is an awesome box set. I was very pleased to find this when I did. And some other things we'll go over here. This one I found at a thrift store in a bag. I forget how much the whole bag cost, but this was the only thing in the bag I was interested in. Awesome Lamborghini Gallardo is, I believe, how you pronounce that. And this one is a police car. Appears to have rubber tires on it. And the card's a little bent up on the bottom, but other than that, it's in pretty good shape. Here's what's on the back of that. Let's see if there's a year on there anywhere I can find it. 2017 Mattel, right there. Kind of weird to find that in the thrift store since it was so new, but I ended up finding that. And here's another little piece I was actually really happy to find. This is the rally truck. I forget which one this is called. I just love how it has this little ramp on the back and it fits the passenger gasser just perfectly. So it really looks like you're taking your drag car down to the track. The colors kind of match a little bit. So I leave that one in itself, by itself in a scene. And these next things. This is going to be the last of the new stuff. Some of the other stuff here is a little newer, but this awesome Buns of Steel treasure hunt. Was very happy to find that. I'm still on my whole pursuit to try to find a super treasure hunt. Still no luck, but we're slowly getting there. Slowly going to find it. And there's my other treasure hunt that I found. The Beatles' Yellow Submarine. And the main topic of this one is I just want to kind of sit and talk at the same time. If anybody is, kind of deterred away from the whole collecting scene, do what you like to do. If it makes you happy, you do it. Be conscious about how much money you're going to be spending. Be conscious about who you buy from, where you buy from, things like that. But ultimately, if this makes you happy, these are the things that you like to do, continue to do it. There's a lot of things that people can be doing that are bad, that are negative. And as far as I'm concerned, collecting toy cars and diecast cars and vehicles and things like that, it's probably one of the most healthy things that you can do in this world. It keeps your young spirit alive. You explore your sense of adventure. You get to be creative and make things like this poster that I made out of my cards and stickers. But we'll continue on to another set of cars here. First one we'll talk about is the blue one, Subaru WRX. I just love this car. This is the Impreza STI version, excuse me, not the WRX. But this car I got, this was last year, around Christmas time I had this. And it was kind of strange to my grandfather that, he usually would give some money, we'd get presents each year and show him what we got. And I had shown him months before that I was collecting and things like that, so he was very supportive of it. And he said that that's good, that I like to collect things like this, and I'll always remember that. Great memory. So I've had that car for about a year. And then I found this red version, I'm not too sure when, but same vehicle. Takes me back to about a year or so ago, really hunting some Hot Wheels. And this one's a little bit newer. I love this little casting, it just looks so cool. I have many of these, but that one, like I said, if you find something you like, go ahead and get it. What the heck does it matter if you get 2 or 3 of these, Open up 2, keep 1 on the card. You have 2 to put in a diorama, you have 1 to play with and scratch up, to eventually maybe put in your junkyard scene or do a custom on. Now here's some other cool ones that I was very happy to find at my local store, probably a year ago or so now. These were the 65th anniversary of Matchbox. There was a whole series of these vehicles. Looks like 30 of them in that series. This one's number 14. And this one is a Subaru WRX STI 2016 or 15. With the police tampo, with the Asian text on the side there. I'm not sure if that's Jap. I'm assuming it's supposed to be Japanese. Very cool Subaru. And another one out of that is this awesome military truck, the Oshkosh Defense MATV. Very cool. Looks like something that our Army would be cruising around in somewhere. Shout out to everybody who's active and has served in the military, armed forces, police, fire department, anything. Thank you for your service. This one's very cool here too. Blockade Buster. Only found one. If I would have found two, I definitely would have opened it. But those are some things that I'm very happy that I have in my collection. Just some things that are a little unique. And speaking of unique, check this out. Weird looking machete, huh? Nope, this is a Matchbox 5-pack. And it actually just popped itself open. Apparently it wanted to be reviewed. Now I'm just going to push this right back in there. I'm not going to actually take these cars out. But as you see, there's a Bug, a Viper, a Mustang, a Ferrari, and what looks to be another older Mustang back there. Very cool. I was very, very pleased to find this piece whenever I bought a diecast lot. Where'd that lid go? And now we got the lid back on there. So I guess I just wanted to be unearthed for some reason there. But I found this really cool. Definitely had to get that lot when I saw that this was in there. I've really seen nothing like this in my lifetime. In the last 20 years or so, there's been nothing. I'm sure this is from the 90s at some point. See if I could find any date on there. Oh, 2000. Yeah, I would have been a baby. I was born in the late 2000s, so yeah, this definitely is getting to be an older piece. About 20 years old now. Next year it'll be 21 years old. Very, very cool. But back to what we were just discussing. I want it to be very, very known that I'm happy with what I do. This is a great hobby to be part of. I've met a lot of great people, and I still continue to meet great people, including the online community with all the people that I have subscribed to me, people that I've reached out to subscribe to. Every one of you guys means so much. You're very helpful. I get to see your awesome collection at the same time that you get to see mine. So it's taking out two birds with one stone. You know, this is just, it's very fun. It's a great hobby. It's really for anybody. If you just love vehicles, like myself, it's really how I got started. You know, I started finding castings. It was like, wow, you know, this truck, for example, I'd really love that truck in real life. Or, you know, you always see a 454 SS truck like this every once in a while. Has some great exhaust on it. Real head turner. So it's just awesome whenever you can pick them up for $1. You know, how can you go wrong? Maybe if you buy 100 at a time, but try to do that every once in a while, which is a great point to bring up. Money saving is a huge aspect of this, which I'm starting to understand now. I went a little crazy and bought a lot in my first couple years of collecting. And if you have the money, there's nothing really wrong with that other than, you know, money goes to other things more importantly. That's always going to happen. So just be careful out there. You know, kind of get things at your own pace. Don't get too overwhelmed. And honestly, just keep on enjoying the things that make you happy. Happiness is a key to life. It truly, truly is. If you're dealing with anything out there, just know you're going to get through it. Especially with what everybody's dealing with right now, with the virus. If you've lost anybody, I'm sorry to hear for your loss. If you know anybody that's sick or you're sick yourself, I hope they get better and I hope you get better. We're all eventually going to beat this. The whole world's going to get back to normal. And there'll still be us. There'll still be our diecast collectors everywhere. And here soon we'll all be able to get back together at conventions or yard sales or thrift stores, anything. There'll be more people coming out of the woodwork. Because right now, safety is a very, very big concern. And it truly is a risk just going out to find this stuff every time. So be mindful, be safe, wear your mask, bring your sanitizer everywhere you go if you're going to be touching items and objects, door handles, anything like that. It's everywhere. So be smart, use your brain, be scientific, and always, 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 and one more time, always is good to go with the truth. Science is never wrong. If they're telling us that we can save lives by wearing a mask and staying away from people, then I think we should do it. There's a lot of beautiful people in this world. We don't need to lose anymore. So with that being said, be safe out there, keep on collecting, and thanks for watching.